Hi, Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware. You know, the company EVGA is widely known for its broad product offering of motherboards and graphics cards, but they're not exactly a household name when it comes to flat panel monitor products. The company, however, is making an entrance today with a new and innovative twist, or should we say flip, on LCD technologies. Let's take a look at EVGA's Interview dual monitor system. The Interview monitor system is made up of two primary components, the system's base and the top panel section that slides down on the center post of the base. The panels themselves are made by AUO. They're 17-inch TFT WXGA LCDs with a resolution capability of 1440 by 900. The center post cross member here allows the panels to be pivoted in horizontally 90 degrees and flipped vertically 180 degrees. The front edge of the base has three USB 2.0 ports and this telescoping leg for stability for when you install the panels. Slide it back in when installation is complete. On the top side of the base are the power buttons, the monitor active indicator lights, monitor selection button, brightness up and down controls, and an auto configuration button that will affect each panel depending on which is selected with the selector button. On the back side of the system is a USB in port, a microphone in port, and a DMS port which accepts a pair of DVI digital video inputs on a single cable, and a DC power import as well. The Interview monitor is powered by this single small AC adapter brick. And in with the kit, EVGA includes this USB cable for hooking up your USB ports, as well as several DVI and VGA converters, and this dual DVI to DMS converter cable. We should note that a graphics card capable of driving dual simultaneous DVI outputs or dual simultaneous VGA outputs is required to drive both panels from one machine. So if you're going to be hooking up the Interview monitor to a notebook, you're going to have to look at another solution to get you another video signal to that second panel. And you could look at things like EVGA's UV+ USB to VGA expander. The panels themselves are really nice, high bright glossy displays that offer good color uniformity, high contrast ratio, and crisp image quality. Here you can see we've got them set up in a desktop mirroring mode, but you can also set them up in a spanning mode that will afford you a total of 34 inches of widescreen desktop real estate. In between the two panels, you can see there's a pivot 1.3 megapixel webcam that allows for video conferencing if you decide to share the panels and you'd like to conference in somebody on the other side of the display. And of course, the really interesting thing about EVGA's Interview dual monitor system is its ability to share that mirrored desktop with a person sitting directly across from you, facing in a total opposite direction. And as you can see, the panel will reorientate itself on the fly depending on which direction it's facing. Let's fire up a little bit of high definition digital video and see how the panel reacts to fast moving action. As you can see, we've got a 720p digital video clip running here. Images are fluid and smooth, and again the panel will reorientate itself on the fly very quickly depending on which direction it's turning. EVGA's Interview monitor system is certainly an innovative approach to addressing the requirements of a dual display setup. However, it's obvious that this solution is squarely targeted at the business, educational, financial, or engineering markets where sharing a desktop display or configuring multiple displays in a tight workspace is of primary importance. The system is set to retail for $649, which is a bit on the pricey side when you consider the cost of a pair of discrete 17-inch LCDs. So you'll be paying a little bit more for the flexibility and features and performance that this system has to offer. Hope you've enjoyed this look at EVGA's Interview monitor system. I'm Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware. Thanks for stopping by.